Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? We'll see who all gets here. Yep, got my bear sitting right there. I'll get her in there.
You.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Probably throwing everybody off. Camper, no.
Too cold out.
And, oh, there's one person. I'm not sure who. Yep. My bear made it out. She probably won't be here the whole show. Hey, Robbie.
I have to go take some medicine.
Yeah, she'll have to go take some medicine here, but
unfortunately.
How you doing, Rob? Now Monday, tomorrow we go find out definite answers on her. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing?
Nothing wrong. It's all in your fucking head.
PG.
I don't think this is all in my head, dude.
No, it's not.
It hurts.
It's. Hey, Sean. Hey, Sheila. Yep, Mama Bear's out. Yeah. And the shop cat says hi too. So. Hey, Camper Mike. Yeah, she's alive. Yeah, Babes is right here. Aw.
What's wrong, buddy?
Yep. Might have to drag your finger across the thing to catch it up. Or... Yep, she's out. I guess actually I can move just a little. Oh, way away.
Shop cat. Babes.
Yep.
Here.
Unfortunately, he's back to using the cane.
I have to if I want to walk.
Yeah, I know. Well. Hey, Roger. How you doing? Well, you're here. Everybody's been asking about you and thinking about you. And so ahead. Got your motor tore down? Yeah, she's tough, yeah. Camper's like, she was in jail for cutting wires to Christmas lights.
Maybe.
That'd be a little more fun than what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot all about that today, Roger. I will call around tomorrow. He caught something with his broke driver's side mirror off. Yep. Well, kind of tell everybody what's going on.
With what?
With you.
My back's fusing together.
Yep.
They're running tests to see if it's some kind of disease that I can't pronounce.
Yeah.
There's like 3 of them. And I can't pronounce any of them.
Yeah. The hypertrophic faucet disease is one of them on the list. Oh no, the house across from Camper Mike's got the Christmas tree up.
Oh. Anyone got any matches? I'll help them.
Yeah,
They'll never want to put up lights again because it'll say, the Christmas lights burnt their house down.
Oh boy. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I'm on a lot of those too, Camper. Can't pronounce half of them. What?
Okay. The scoliotic deformity is noted in her. Let's see. How can I? What's going on is there's been an interval worsening of the hypertrophic faucet disease with multi-level osseous fusions of the lumbar spine. In addition, unconvertible joint degenerative changes are present. Bilateral sacroiliac joint degenerative changes are also noted. Arthrosclerosis is also with aorta and its major branches. Colic diverticulosis is noted. So, yeah, Mama Bear's got a lot of crap going on. And Sheila's threatening to put up her Christmas tree.
I got matches. Sean said something about his crank.
Oh, Sean's
crank looks good, but his rods are like someone took. I think that would hurt if someone took sandpaper to your rods.
Oh, Jesus!
We could find out.
Yeah. No. Yeah, Sean's talking about cranks before I did tonight. Wow. He's got a good crank. All right. Hey.
More power to him.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah. So, unfortunately, the way the doctor kind of, I guess, said...
No, I didn't.
No.
I carried a supper, so I couldn't carry it.
Yep. So, yeah. Yeah, I should be. Yeah, I should.
Yeah, on your phone, you could get emails.
Yeah, I should be able to tweet.
There. Whacked him right up.
Oh, gee, thanks, Mike. Okay. I'll see if I get to it, bud. Clunk. Bye. I'll get you with my wiggly extension.
Better have that looked at.
Uh-huh. Hey, we can oil pump her. Oh, here. We'll just replace your timing chain and get you going again.
The bones are bad.
Tickle him. No. You're going to be living in a van down by the river. Okay.
Yep, I'll be living in a shed.
Well, you're probably sitting in your future living room.
I got shit in here.
Hey, I got a semi-trailer that I could just out the door for now. Seal the trailer and deal with it next spring. Oh, I always blame the phone, camper, not your thumbs.
I have to get on Marketplace and find new furniture.
Yeah. Doctor kind of said, well, maybe you better look for a wheelchair and a different place to live because our house we got now would not be handicap accessible at all. By the time you got the doors and everything opened up, you'd have the house tore down.
It would be more the bathroom.
Yeah, the bathroom situation.
So we'd have to take out your cabinets.
Yep. So.
Which we could just take that wall out and make that whole room just the bathroom.
Yep. Oh, seal me in the trailer. Now what? That might be. Well, tweet. If her bones are that bad, there may not be any change.
The bones are disintegrating.
Yeah, her bones are disintegrating, guys.
There's nothing they can do.
And if she does have this disease, there is no cure. So, yeah. So I might literally, I am really kicking around the idea of emptying this shop for right now, and I don't know what to do with the cracks in here, but we'd deal with it. I'd cover it up, put down some plywood, and put in a floating floor so we ain't directly on the concrete in here, and clear it out, turn it into a house. I got where the garage door is. I got a big sliding door I could put in there, so that way I could sit there and look out and watch the animals and the raccoons and the possums come up.
I'll just lock them in the office.
So, lock me in. What is it with locking me in the trailer or the office? I'll get you back. Yeah. So yeah, it's yeah. That's wouldn't be hard. I mean, the sewer pipe's just outside the building. The water's on here. It's just got to be hooked up. So. I guess tomorrow at 3 we'll know more what's going on. Oh, that's cool. That shed is all insulated and heated and wired. Camper shit. No. Oh, shit. I'll show you what he. There. He's got that.
Cool.
It's all finished off except for the flooring. It's got the wiring in it. Left the dump and he thought, oh, what did I pick up in the tire? He goes, oh, I guess I fixed it. He duct taped it. Hey, you red greened your tire. Tape was stuck to it. You got a picture of the bearings there, Sean?
You check your emails.
Let's see.
Yeah. It's nice to get out of the house once in a while.
Let's see. I don't want to do that right now, so go away.
Babes.
Which email did you send that tweet? No, nothing yet. Check.
Oh, tweet didn't get it sent yet. It crashed.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, give me pictures of what the bearings look like, if you could, Sean. I kind of had Mom Bear's car fixed there for 4 days, and the battery from the silver car went up. So putting the AGM battery in it did make a difference with her car. So that's weird that the mains are perfect and the rod's got signs of oh yeah, oh yeah, and then let's see. See, our family hasn't been able to catch a break here lately. It's Friday night. Where'd it go? I thought I saved it. No, maybe I didn't save it yet. I didn't save it yet. So okay. Well, anyway, Friday, and I just talked to our oldest. She had little Riker to the doctor, and he's got a little problem, but it's nothing severe. So him and Mom were on the way home. Well, Mom Bear calls me and goes, "Where are you?" I said, "Well, just got back to the shop here." She said, "Well, the oldest." Nope, I knew the phone was going to flip. The oldest is Tahoe. Looks like that now. Yeah. Don't pass within 100 foot of an intersection, especially when there's a farmer pulling anhydrous tanks.
And turning. The anhydrous tanks were turning. He was stopped.
Yep.
So this guy passes our daughter, pulls in front of her to stop behind the anhydrous tank because there was oncoming traffic. and she had no room to stop. Just plowed right into him. The guy, at least the farmer with anhydrous tanks, knew that it was happening. He floored it to get so they wouldn't hit the anhydrous tanks.
He got away, and yeah. So with that guy stopped and the daughter on the brakes, hit nosedive. Luckily, there's no kinks in the frame. It's just like she hit another deer. So yeah. Hi, Jose. You couldn't translate what you said there, but I don't know what it said, bud.
It says, "Hola, como está?" Which means hello. How are you?
Oh, okay. Hey, Jose, you're good.
Something Brazil.
Yeah. Been a while since you've been in here.
Hola, como está means hello, how are you? I know that much.
Yep. That's okay. Yeah, Dad, and some masters. Welcome back, Mike.
Welcome back, Cotter.
Yep.
Hey.
Yeah, some of the shows we watched when we were kids, they'd lose their marbles over nowadays.
The Fonz. Hey.
Yeah. Hey, Sam.
Sometimes I miss the good old shows.
Yep. Well. It's going. Getting more answers tomorrow. Let's see.
Last dash cam I had friggin' didn't work.
It worked for a while, then
worked
quit.
For like a week.
Yep.
Well, I'm not going to waste $40 every week just to put a dash cam in my car.
Yeah. Well, and then when we were talking to the officer after that, I said, well, it's on the books. It's illegal to pass within 100-foot direction of the intersection. And he looked at my daughter and he says, where did he pass you? And she pointed and he goes, right there at that blue sign. Well, there's another ticket. So. Yeah, I think something just come through there. Yep, okay. Oh, that's cool. You made that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, that was cool. Tweet, that's good.
Yeah. And they went to school with the sheriff.
Yeah.
Small community.
Small town Iowa, yeah.
Stupid phone.
Yeah. So yeah, that's let's see. That's right. Oh, there it is. There.
You're lucky if we have what 600 people living in town.
I don't know what we're down to.
If you're lucky.
Well, Sammy asked how everybody's doing. Well, there's what was got the picture turned the right side. That's what's up. The oldest has got a sore arm from the airbag. The airbag did deploy, so
Little one has a mark from the car seat.
car seat got him right there. Doctor was
There's a bruise right on his collarbone, but he's moving just fine. So.
Yeah. Well, next day, all this was over and said she can't get her rings off her finger because her hand's swollen up. And so we said, you better go get checked out. And they said, I can't think of what they called it. But she's got a deep bruise that's coming out. Then on her left arm right here, she showed me tonight, she got a round bruise. And it looks like a smiley face. It looks like there's two eyes and a mouth, literally, on her bruise, like it's smiling at her, like, ha ha. Oh, okay. So, yeah. But
Still behind.
yeah, at legs. I've noticed that. Have to talk to him in town tomorrow.
They'll want more money.
Well, I guess I'll have to do a test to make sure I'm getting what I was paying for.
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah.
Never did in town. Why do you think I disconnected it?
I know. Well, nice looking motor there, Sean.
Yeah, everyone's good. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's okay, basically. So,
just glad they weren't going any faster.
Well, the way I've been kind of thinking about the way she hit, I don't think the car was actually square to the road. So they were off. So, say this is the Yukon and this is the Camry. I think he was kind of stopped cross-eyed and she nose dove it and put it right in the middle of the Tahoe. And the trunk on the car worked like a big airbag and just folded up. The car actually folded more than the Tahoe. If it wouldn't have been for the leaky radiator and tranny cooler, she could have drove the dang thing home. Because cop goes, well, you going to drive it home? And she looks at him, no, it's leaking fluid. So, but yeah. Yep, that's what I'm going to try. Get that fuel pump in that thing. So, but yeah, Mama Bear's now sleeping in a recliner because she can't lay down. Yep, I know. Have to get you out here turning wrenches.
I don't have any strength left.
Well, that's the other thing too. Mom Bear noticed last night. Yesterday she went and make some mac and cheese, and
I couldn't lift the
she
pan.
she could lift the pan, but she couldn't turn to reach over to set it.
With it.
Yeah, she had to set it on the cutting board, and
Take
then
a step, and then
715 horsepower. Nice.
So what's wrong with it?
Freshening it up.
Oh, just new rings and bearings.
Yeah. Well, yeah. How many nights did you say was on that motor, Sean? Nights or laps? I can't remember what you said. End of the race. Might want to freshen up, checked out. Excuse me. And Mama Bear does not like pain meds. Don't like how they make her feel, but
no. If I don't take them, I can't function.
Yeah.
Stupid.
And the thing about it is, doctors kept drilling her on her family history, and none of her family had anybody that was walking hunched over or bedridden because of their backs or nothing. And I finally spoke up and said, well, could it be from the radiation when she had her thyroid, her Graves' disease, hopefully killed off? And they're like, oh, well. So the radiation might have taken a toll on her bones now. And that's, I don't know.
That one doctor did say that, but
Yeah.
He said 10 years. It's
Yeah.
been 22.
Yep, she's gone 12 years. Well, heading for 13 years past what he said.
Yeah, 12 years passed. But
Yeah.
He said 10 and it's been 22, so
Yep.
12 years.
So, yeah, it just... Chat working on yours because mine seems like it stopped again.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Shut up, cat.
Stupid.
Babes. Mr. Cat. Come here. You come over here, you want petted, and then you run away. Dodo.
Hello, anybody out there? Chat. Up there it goes.
600 laps on it.
600 laps. Okay. That's pretty good.
Just doing rings and bearings and
gaskets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops, sorry.
But just imagine you couldn't fart because the muscles in your back hurt so bad you can't push.
Yep. I don't know. It's not going to be good. I mean, guys, it's.
Hi, shop kitty.
Hi, babes. I don't know if Reason or anybody's in here, but.
Come here, shop kitty.
Babes.
Come here. Hey. Come here. Hey. Come here.
Go see Mom, babes. Go. Oh, there he comes. He's talking to you.
Come here, fatto.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do that. Just.
I can't.
Oh, hey, calm down for a second. Mom wants you. There you go. There.
Here. Come here. Your fans want to see you.
I do now. The reason I didn't see anything before.
There. Your fans want to see you. Say hi, fans. My name is Shop Cat. Flap me with your ear.
Yeah, so.
Flap me with your ear. You shithead.
Now, the sad thing about it is Mom Bear did try working this last week, and it's kind of so-so. The one day she got over there and ended up coming back home because she moved wrong, and she had to come home and sit in the chair.
Take more medicine.
Take the medicine, and basically the medicine knocks her out, and she sleeps. So.
Random white hair. Oh, it's attached. Oh, okay. How are you?
1,200, yeah. I guess it's money in your pocket, bud, huh?
What?
We got some other pain wizard stuff that she uses.
It's like biofreeze.
It's like biofreeze.
I was gonna have you put one of those lidocaine pads.
Oh yeah, we'll do that tonight. And I'll take it off in the morning. Yep, a shedding one.
Yeah. All over.
June 6th through the 8th this next year. Might have to save up some money.
Why?
Jelly Roll's going to be at Jelly Roll and oh crap, I can't remember. Are going to be at Winnevegas in Clinton. Or the other town, not where we went, but
Jefferson.
No, the other.
Emmitsburg.
No, the one with the C. Just a second. Anyway, yeah. Take Mom Bear likes Jelly Roll. So I'm gonna try to get there next year. Turn off the volume, go here. And no, it wasn't that either.
Hello.
Yeah, it is Clinton. It's going to be Jelly Roll, Bailey Zimmerman, Shinedown's going to be there. Tailgate and Tall Boys is what's going on. And she really enjoys Jelly Roll. Wouldn't have to say big. Tickets are $100.
Tickets are like $200.
Nope, $139 for all 3 days. I think it is. I'll have to look into it more.
Yeah, but then you got to find a place to sleep.
Yeah, well. Yep. Hey, Paul, how you doing? He says hi, Mama.
I said hi.
Oh, okay. Hey, maybe I'm lagging. The internet's fast. How was that? If you're talking to your husband when you ask him a question and he starts to say what and he answers it before, he's just like an old Dell computer. We're just slow at processing things. I don't know. I never thought of that reason. Well, yeah. Sleeping in the truck would be the thing for her. I don't know if you heard, Paul. Mama Bear's not. She's not doing good. It's. She's. her bones in her back are starting to fuse themselves together, and that. So, hey, James, how you doing? We've been back on Sunday nights for a while. I just haven't been doing a lot of filming because some stuff just needs to get done, so it's getting done and out of here. And I'm not. I should be filming, but there's just a couple more projects that's got to get done and out of here. Then we hopefully can get back to the back to it. So, but yeah, so. And I'm serious. If it, depending on what we find out tomorrow, one of those semi trailers I bought, I'm going to have to figure out how to get it outside this door, the big door there. And I will empty the shop and figure out how to get my hands on some lumber, flooring, and get the water hooked up and the plumbing hooked up into here. And get it to where we're on one level. So
we have to put cement out here because my wheelchair won't roll on the gravel.
Yeah, I know we'd have to get cement, but yeah, they basically are saying she's going to be wheelchair bound. So just yeah, but
I can get one of those fancy vans.
There you go.
We'll have to Tim Allen it.
Well, hey, what are you worried about your gravel? I'll just Tim Allen your wheelchair, put some flotation tires on it.
Big old mud tires.
Yeah, we'll put some big old mud tires on.
There you go.
Hey, Matt.
Put a V8 on my wheelchair.
Yeah.
Some big old mud tires. So I can get around the farm.
Yeah. Who wants to help me modify a wheelchair for her? Now we got the 377 sitting over there under the bench we could stick under her butt.
Might get a little warm.
Heck, you hit full throttle on it, you ain't going to get warm. You're going to have enough air going by you. You're going to stay cool. I can see it now. She hits full throttle and then, oh, shit, we forgot the brakes. Dear, slow down.
You want a what from town? Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, you have to put a wheelie bar on the back so I don't tip over like in the van.
Yeah. But she's talking about years ago we had a cargo van. And it was a decent van. Well, a friend of ours, which is no longer with us, we decided we wouldn't go to the casino. Well, we didn't have any seats in the back, so we put a recliner in. We made it all the way to the casino, no instances.
Which is an hour away.
Made other turns than that. I go to turn into the parking lot to go park, and all of a sudden I hear this thud. And who ran into us? No, it was Mama Bear. The recliner tipped over and put her into the side of the van. So I drove a little more careful from home. Got home. We're cruising town, and we're at this stop sign.
Go home yet.
Yeah, we wanted to cruise around. We're at this street that's kind of a little inclined. Not thinking, I took off from the stop sign. Next thing I know is I see Mama Bear's feet up in the air, sliding back in the van. I hit the brake so she wouldn't hit the back door. The recliner went backwards, and she was sliding for the back door.
Yeah. Only person to get a speeding ticket in a wheelchair.
Well, they got to catch her first.
Right.
Yeah.
And if I have all train wheels on, they can't. I can go cross country, dude. That's fact. It's not a story. It's fact. Then our oldest, I would think she gets her craziness from, she was pregnant, and a friend of ours had a little AMC Eagle. That was a 4-wheel drive. And he's like, he looked at me. I'm like, it's up to you, dude. It's all on you. And we're going down a gravel road, and it's wintertime, ditch full of snow, and he just cranked her into the ditch and plowed snow. I'm surprised she didn't deliver our oldest in his car. 2 weeks later.
Yeah, after we seen the big accident up in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
So 96 mile per hour wheelchair, no, it'd be 100 and something.
Who needs brakes?
Yeah.
Drive fast, no brakes. Take risks. Take risks, no brakes. Speed.
So yeah, I guess, guys, I wish I had somebody closer. I would love to finish the Camaro so she can go raise hell in it before she can't.
Just get some brakes in it.
I gotta get the wiring finished and the cooling system finished.
I don't need passenger seats.
No, you just need the driver's seat.
Driver's seat.
Driver's seat and a little bit of exhaust so I don't gas you with it.
Well, that's true. Well, it's got natural ventilation.
That could work. That works again. So you need another one? Uh-oh. Yeah, see, campers, right? Brakes are for quitters.
That's right.
You got 2 front brakes, so what? You can power. Hey, I got a wheel lock system in for you. You stand on the brakes, you can power brake all you want.
There you go.
So so yeah. Methane injection. Oh. So yeah, guys, I might be putting out a call literally for help, and it's either going to be that the shop's getting emptied one way or another. Let's skip the ads. Yep, skipped. And may need help getting this turned into a house.
I've never been to Taco Bell.
Yep, she's never been to Taco Bell. I finally took her to a Taco John's. Take her to a Taco John's. Get what's happened. 2 weeks later, that Taco John's closed.
It wasn't the best food.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It's probably why I haven't tried Taco Bell, because Taco John's wasn't very good.
Taco Bell's not bad.
Never been there. I don't know.
Nope. Yeah, you're doing, and I'm 1,000 miles and your concerns. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Mike had his chemo treatment this week, and it was a little rough on him. So,
like I said, medicine makes you sick, man.
Yeah. Taco Bell has different food. Yep. Diet Coke and the Bell. Diet Coke. Oh, how can she drink that with that aspartame? That stuff will kill you. Literally. Yep.
Never been to.
You drove past it every day going to work.
I know.
There.
Never ate there.
And see, that's the other thing the doctor told her too. He says, the new Dollar General's here in town, and they might make their Thanksgiving opening. It's going to be really close. But he says she's not going to be doing any standing there at the cash register or stocking shelves or anything. You don't have any talking. Yeah, Matt, that aspartame. If she has aches and pains that she can't explain, get away from the aspartame. And in 2 weeks, she will notice a difference. A month, she'll be a different person. After that, you just get better and better. But the thing is, tell her don't go cold turkey off it. Because, man, I did. Doctor asked me if I was trying to kill myself. You got to wean yourself off that crap. Yeah, I hope they don't do the self-checkers there, but regardless, she's
be able to stand there and work.
She's basically confined. It's basically a sit-down job, and But the problem is pain. She's hurting right now, just sitting here, and it's just going to be tough.
Because I haven't had any medicine since last night.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I hate that other pain medicine. It makes me ill.
Yeah. And
I don't know.
They finally realized at the hospital with her. Come on, smash the likes for her, guys. Give her some likes. They finally realized, well, when you say you're at a 7-8, it's probably a 20 for a normal person, because they realized I
have a really high tolerance to pain.
Yeah. Pizza Hut sucks. Yes, last time we ate there, they've got those.
Depends on where you go.
Yeah, around here it depends on which place you eat at. Oh, and then I heard. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Heard it through TikTok. Citizens Bank in Sac City, Iowa, went under. They just closed.
Really?
Yep. Defunct. Yeah, I guess there's a bunch of banks that crashed here in the last 24, 48 hours.
Good thing I don't have a banking account.
Yeah.
Well, I do. It's only got $7 in it.
I don't care, tweet. So, yeah.
Say hi to Jim.
Hi, Jim. How you doing?
I think it says Jim.
Yep, it's
My
Jim.
eyes are kind of fuzzy.
So how's everything been going up your ways, James? It's been a long time since you've been here.
Where's James from?
If I remember, I'm bad with memory. Ain't you up across the border in the Canada, James? Well, Jim, she's not really. She looks. Yeah.
Hey, I lost 10 pounds in a week.
Yeah, she lost 10 pounds in a week from the pain.
The doctor yelled
Michigan. I'm sorry. Oh, no. Jim's in Michigan. I'm at James. Where? Yeah, she's moving very slow and having a hell of a time getting up and down steps. And you're fine. Let's see.
There's high water.
Hey, high water.
Oh, yeah, it's cold here. No. Northern Minnesota.
Hey, you ever heard?
Give me that paper that you wrote what I have.
Okay.
It's called hypertrophic facet disease. Hypertrophic disease.
Well, that's one of them.
That's one of them.
There's actually 3 things going on with her back.
He was in Canada before Minnesota.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought so.
I don't know. What's the temp here?
We're down to. Sheila will probably beat me, but let's see. Oh, we're down to 59 degrees now.
Oh, 59.
Yep, that's what it says here.
It was 40-something the other day.
Yeah.
It was down to 20-something this week.
Your wife got diagnosed with autoimmune
disease. I had that. That's what my thyroid disease was.
Yeah, see, the day the towers come down is the day she got radiated, and haven't forgot that day, because we were between Shaler, Iowa and Galva, Iowa, when we got heard on the radio the first tower was hit, and Then we are almost to Sioux City to the doctor and heard the second tire was hit, and we wanted to know what's going on. Next thing they grabbed us, shoved us in a room with no TV, no nothing.
And it was before
we had real good cell phones. I mean,
we had track phones.
Yeah, the track phones. And basically, it was a phone that you could. And I still remember walking out and seeing that first image of the buildings coming down on that TV screen. That was the weirdest. My wife just radiated. The world come to a stop. We wanted to get home to get to the kids. And when we walked out of that hospital, that was the most eerie feeling I ever had in my life.
There's no traffic.
There's no traffic. There's nothing in the sky. That
was the weirdest ride home ever.
And I can't see how people have forgotten about that day.
Yes, Jim. Oh, you have lots of doctor's appointments. Just tell her to remember to do what the doctors say.
Yep.
And ask lots of questions.
And also on that day, the doctor said, well, this is only going to buy you 10 years. So leaving the hospital, the world's coming to a stop. You're told your wife's going to have another 10 years. Luckily, she's gone 20 or 22 years. So, yeah.
I had to see my kids grow up, so.
Yep.
I had a 5-year-old and a newborn.
Yep. Squirrel was just a little baby. She was, what, 2 months old? No.
3.
June, July, August, September. Just starting on her 4th month.
Yep.
So.
Depends on what kind of autoimmune disease. My mom has one where it affects her muscles.
Myasthenia
gravis. It affects her muscles and nerves from her waist up. She manages. She takes some medicine that helps calm that down. My autoimmune was my thyroid, and then I had a growth on my thyroid that made it even worse. But we couldn't do anything right away because I was pregnant. So,
start doing something. What are you talking about there, Mike? So, yeah, Mama Bear's kind of dealt with quite a bit. And it just, unfortunately, it's going to get rougher from here on out, I guess.
Hers is affecting her muscles. It could be close to what my mom has, and they have lots of different medicines that help. There's no cure.
Yeah, of course, Mike. Yep.
There's no cure for it, but they have a medicine that eases the symptoms so you can manage to live with it. My mom does pretty well. She's just getting older.
Older and crankier. We'll say it that way.
Anyway.
And everything's stupid. That motor's stupid. The floor's stupid. The wall's stupid. Everything's just stupid anymore. So,
yeah, but you know, I take medicine every day.
He says it affects bones and muscles with
bones and muscles. So that's kind of on the lines of like what my mom has.
So yeah, it's just. And we get more help from you guys here on YouTube than we can local, and it's just crazy that it works that way. But the other thought is, if we could get into this, not do much to this, just make it where we can stay and live. Over where we used to have the trailer house, I've kicked around the idea of just doing a footing with a crawl space and build the floor, jack this up, take it over, set it down, then turn it into a house. and then make sure there's a ramp on the house and get some kind of sidewalk and that.
I never lived in the city, so
Yeah. But you lived in Storm Lake, Iowa, which was the hot spot for, because they used to dump everything into the lake, and for the state of Iowa, the hot spot for cancer
was Storm Lake.
Well, from Storm Lake, Iowa to just north of Denison, Iowa,
Which
the
is
water
right
thins out, and that's where we are. And my sister died from cancer. The farmer that's over there by the rivers got cancer. A lot of the hot spot for cancer in the state of Iowa is along the Boyer River here, going from Storm Lake, Iowa. Because it used to be when it was Tillison's back in the day, if they broke a car battery, hose it down the drain, down out the drain into the lake. And then that lake feeds this river. And that's why we don't drink the Mom Bear. When I first started doing it, I told her I'm buying the bottled water. And she's like, oh, you're kind of, and I'm like, well, since I'm drinking the bottled water, I started getting better. Well, then she finally got on the bottled water and then tried drinking the town water. And yeah, the town water is not fit to drink.
Well, and they have it posted that it's not suitable for people with weakened immune systems or babies.
Our infants. Frank, no, we did not have the COVID vaccine, but we got that treatment that when they gave it to us, because Mom Bear and I got sick that just before Christmas, and that's when we got the vaccine, this whatever shot. They never really told us in it. All they said is if you have a reaction to it, we got the life-saving drug in our pocket. Well, Mama Bear ended up getting it first, and I got it a week later because I got sick with whatever she had. But they never really explained what it was. So, as far as we know, it wasn't the COVID vaccine, but it was something to. And we're here, and my friend didn't get to get that shot, and she passed before Christmas. So. Well, right now this hypertrophic fascia disease is it's can't get much worse than this. I mean, and Camper's fighting. Yep, Jim says his wife's on med pain and all that too. Pain meds.
Yeah. Pain medicine's the worst. Makes you ill.
Oh yeah. Talking about that. Yeah, probably either kill the stream or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know myself, I'm having troubles with stairs and that, and it just, I don't know. And Camper said it, and somebody else said it. We're trapped in bodies where our minds are saying we can do it, and our body's going laughing at us, going, "Yeah, right, you think so?" Yeah, it just. No, she's not on blood thinners. No. They got her on hydros, muscle relaxer, and a steroid.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry for your loss, Jim. It's hard. But they get her medicine dialed in, she could possibly live for years.
Yeah.
It's almost been April to be 10 years for my mom since she was diagnosed. So
What do you saw retracted? Not.
High Water's comment up here.
Oh. What High Water say?
It was retracted.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, he took High Water took his message back then. Oh. Really? Huh.
That's what he said.
Okay. Now I see that. I just caught up. So, well, hopefully you. I don't know High Water, but yeah. So.
Just don't say it again, I guess.
Yeah, Jim, you got to put it in God's hands and let Him take care of it. I mean, He gave her. Mom Bear got to see, because doctor literally on 9/11 told her, you're not going to see your kids graduate. You're not going to see this. You're not going to see that. And well, she's seen them graduate. She's seen them, unfortunately, have car wrecks and everything else.
And my grandbabies.
And
so I've done pretty good.
Yep.
Now it's just the pain sucks. And yes, steroids suck.
Yeah. I every time they put them in me, I'm screwed up because of my diabetes.
Just make me not want to eat. Probably lost another 10 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, not that I don't have enough to lose, but
from Thursday to when she went into the hospital Saturday, so Thursday, Friday, and most of Saturday, she lost 10 pounds. And she was trying to eat, but the pain, I guess her body went in overdrive, burned it up or something.
From Sunday to Monday, I lost 4.
Another 4, yeah.
Sunday morning to Monday morning, I lost 4 more pounds.
Yeah, so.
And no, I didn't go to the bathroom.
Yeah, she didn't do that until she got home.
Colts versus Panthers.
Hey, Edsel. How you doing?
I don't know who those are.
Yeah, I think it's.
I know my son-in-law likes the Green Bay Packers. That's all I know.
Yep.
He doesn't like the Vikings. He loves the Green Bay Packers. Okay.
Hey, James, you ever get your 400 running? Oh, it's Chevelle. Hey, how you doing, bud? Been a while since we've seen you. Yeah.
I'm glad you're feeling better, Mike.
Excuse me, guys. I gotta get some drink. Hey, an eclipse of Mama Bear.
Lunar eclipse. I was mooned.
Oh, there you go.
You had your full moon in my face.
Oh,
I was mooned.
You've been mooned. All right, Jim. We'll keep you in prayers too, you and your family. Oh, yeah. Then we got, well, he's been in here before. Yeah, what did he go by? What was Dave's handle before? Anyway, another YouTuber friend of ours. His dad needs some prayers. fighting
the start of dementia.
Dementia and there was two things. He's got dementia and
I can't remember the other one.
yeah, I can't remember the other one, but his dad's going downhill faster than what he expected. I can't. My memory sucks, but and then somebody else. I can't. I guess we need a lot of prayers for a lot of people in this world.
Pray for peace.
Yeah, peace and health and hey. Yeah, 400. Did James ever answer me? I guess if he did, I missed it, James. When I asked if he ever got his 400 done. Hey, reason. No, yeah, you said you put your 327 on hold too, didn't you? Well, Mama Bear's in trouble, Etzel. She's well, no more tomorrow afternoon, so
Yep.
I might have to dig that. I think we threw. I had a card delivered for me where you could order some certain stuff. Could have got the Rice Krispie bars for you and got you loaded up on that.
No thanks.
Yeah, trouble. Down to 61. Holy crap, high water. That was like me last night. I was sitting there talking to Mom Bear. I was at 177. I'm like, okay, 8 before I come home. I took some insulin. So I went maybe an hour we sat there and talked. So I went from 177 down to 80. And I was like, ooh. And then I remember Mom Bear coming in the kitchen going, you can't sleep in that chair.
In the kitchen.
Well, technically, I was sleeping in the chair, and I could sleep in the chair, but I probably would have ended up on the floor.
Well, that's what I was afraid of, and I can't pick your ass up.
Yeah. Yeah, I need a new back cracker. My back cracker broke. Yeah. 59 out now? Okay.
I'm going to have to go.
All right, guys. Mom Bear's finally hit her tolerance of... so she's going to take off. Yeah, need me up in front of you? Or... You sure? So,
Yep.
Right. Can you get out the door? You need me to help you?
No, I got it. We'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah. So, thanks for talking with Mama Bear tonight, and thanks for coming out, Mom. Camper Mike says go cut some Christmas lights on the way home.
Okay. I'll run them over with my car.
Oh, you're going to run them over with your car? Okay.
Yep.
All righty.
Because there's some along the road on trees. I'm going to just run the trees over.
Reese said, good night, Mama Bear. Hang in there. Praying for you both. Camper says that works. See you later. Thanks for the sandwiches too. So, Sean says, see you soon. So, and I seen something, guys. I've been things are tough around here, and I've really, then I seen something today. Where did it go? Because I know I saved it. Yes. I seen this. That is a ball joint press, which literally looks like the one that's sitting under here. Yep, you got to laugh there, Mike. And it's made out of forged high carbon steel. Well, guess what? God damn. It looks exactly like, exactly like somebody else's brand. It's coming out to Harbor Freight in 2024. I want to see what it sells for. As if I think it's going to be what it is, and it is the exact same as what this brand is, this brand can go back. Yeah, Sean, it's just been, yeah, I bet you it's the same. Well, the prior ones that Harbor Freight sold, I've had one. I think I still got it. I can't take a ball joint out with that one to save my life. This one has pressed them out every dang time on that. I'm kind of wondering if it ain't the situation where the big company went after Harbor Freight for the jack. Well, the big company lost. So I wonder how many other ideas that guy had that was this one's that's going to end up in Harbor Freight. Oh, yeah. It's just... And, things have changed a lot here where... Well, we got a situation that'll kick in at midnight tonight, which isn't going to be good, but I guess you deal with what you deal with, and... I'm starting to think you're right, Mike. I think you're correct. And yep. Oh yeah, daylight savings. I'm already off tonight, but so yeah, it's just 2014 Chevy. You don't replace the upper ball joint, you replace the upper A-arm. Luckily, the truck I just worked on, it didn't need that done, but I'll tell you guys, last night I got home and Mom Bear scared me. She kind of almost like she's like, this pain gets any worse. I know, and that's the sad thing. I don't know if her pain keeps getting worse. I don't know what they can do. And oh, Right now, she's not a quitter because, like I said, she's gone going on 13 years past what she was given. I mean, she's a tough old gal, but even the tough ones eventually hit the point. And oh hell, a month ago I hit the point with the life and had a massive panic attack that put me in the hospital. Well, in the ER for I don't know 5-6 hours. We were there. I don't know. And it took 2 very large doses of something to calm me down, and then I got anxiety pills, which I got to get refilled. I've been doing pretty good trying to not let life get to a person, but when I went to go pick up Mama Bear last Monday, a week ago tomorrow, the first thing she sent me, she said, "Well, I guess I'm going to have to move and get a wheelchair." I'm like, "Oh boy." So oh, that's nice, Mike. And I guess we get a good toaster. Yeah. Well, like I said, some of you that have come in late, this was Friday night's disaster. Daughter, it scared me because when Mom Bear told me what happened, I thought it happened. But anyway, uh, my daughter's very nice Tahoe is not looking too nice right now. But amazingly, I cannot find any kinks in the frame, and the crossbar behind the radiator ain't even bent. So it's like she hit a deer. That was Friday night. Finch Drive. Yeah. So yeah, the family, the whole family as a whole, hasn't been able to catch a break. Squirrel's tires were ready to pop, so she's had to park her car and started driving my oldest's extra vehicle, which now is no longer an extra vehicle because now, and if it wasn't the fault of another person having to wait on insurance, I would have had that dang Tahoe up here by the shop, and the front end would have been off it, and I know where another front end is. Could have thrown it on and got her through the winter and paint it next year, but I'd say 5 hours, I'd have that Tahoe back up and going. It still runs and drives, but when I went to load it from the crash site, the friend that was with me, his eyes got about that big. As it was along a ditch, and it looked like a nice shallow ditch. Well, guys, guess what? This fat man found out that was not a shallow ditch by any means. Oh no! I'm leaning up against the driver's door, afraid to reach over to do anything because I'm looking out the passenger side window at the bottom of the ditch because I went to back up to swing out to get on lined up to the trailer. When I did that, the front end went in. I was like, "Oh crap!" I leaned up against that door, and I'm like, I don't want to shift my body weight. And I look at him out the window. He's like, I looked at the ditch through the windshield. I'm like, well, they say turn into it, so I turned into it down through the ditch and back up onto the gravel road and backed up and loaded it on the trailer. Yeah. Mom Bear, well, what do I say? Is Mama Bear okay? Not really. Is she staying tough? Yes. Is she scared? Oh, hell yeah. As her comment was, she says, well, now I got grandbabies I want to see grow up. Sorry. I guess my problem I just had is, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks, is if she does end up in a wheelchair and that, I don't know how I can take care of her, guys. That's my freaking frackins. Here's myself. I'm having bad issues myself, guys. Got up this morning, I barely could freaking walk after what I did yesterday, and that was nothing severe. I mean, did a lot of driving yesterday, and I got out and stretched and that. But evidently it still wasn't enough because today the new time change, I got up at 7:15 this morning and couldn't hardly walk. Damn near didn't make it upstairs to take a shower because we're both getting to where we can't use the stairs in our house. And unfortunately, the bathroom's on the second floor, full bath. And basically, I sat out here and I got out here finally left the house about 10 o'clock, I guess, because Mama Bear made us breakfast pizza this morning, homemade. So I ate that. Got out here about 10 o'clock, and I seen your post about that, Sean. Or my, God, looked at the wrong person. About 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon is when I finally got to where I could stand up without screaming. And but it's too late in the day to start doing anything. And I guess what just hit me that kind of melted me down here, guys, is if she ends up to where she can't get up and down, I don't know what I can do because I'm not going to be able to I'm not going to be able to help her get up and out. I just don't know what. Yeah, I did. So, and I want the Camaro going so she can at least have fun with that before she can't. And basically, when I worked on this pickup to do the ball joints, the first one I set up right. Second one, you know how I worked on it, guys? I laid on the ground. I laid on my side. Did the entire ball joint and strut replacement on that truck laying on the ground on my side. And by the time I was done doing that, I damn near couldn't get off the ground because my left hip, because I had to lay on my left side. it wasn't happy. Oh, so, but anyway, we got done doing that, and we went and ate lunch, and then got back, and that's when we got the call about the oldest being in the crash. Oh, I tell you, those stupid ball joints, the lower ball joints. I fought them on the Yukon when I took that thing apart. But I tell you, God blessed, I beat the holy jeebers out of the one side, and it finally popped. Driver's side would not release that ball joint no matter what. Kept smashing my finger. And finally, the way we got it, found there's a propane tank, the small propane tank, like for your camp stoves and that. I got one of those long torch handles. Put some heat to it, and it finally popped and released. Only 45 minutes later. That's just so. So yeah, there's been a lot going on we haven't filled you guys in on, and I've now have 2 congestive heart failures since June. The second one, doctor told me, he says, you better quit having those because the second one was pretty bad too. So and as Camper and I have discussed, well, Sean, that's what I'm thinking. My mind tells me I can do it, but my body's like, I can't do it by myself. And I'm ready to rent a little excavator, dig a hole out here in front of the shop, and leave the wheels under that semi-trailer and just push the entire shop into the semi-trailer, set up in the trailer and work or something. I don't know. And I know that's what Mama Bear's worried about too. She knows I can't do a lot. She can't do a lot. And there's no help to be found. We don't know. Like I said, at midnight, something else changed for us, but hopefully it won't be too bad to get back, or I don't know. It just, and Mike, it rained so hard here, the bottom of the barrel fell out. And I don't know. I guess a lot's riding on tomorrow afternoon. Because we don't know how fast moving this is or what stage she is with this. Yeah, from now on, if I do any more, I'm putting the heat to that lower ball joint. Top one always comes undone. Tire rod always comes undone. The stupid lower one, no, it don't come undone. So yeah, I'll make sure I got my little torch handy and heat her up. And so what if you burn up the ball joint seal? You're replacing it. So yeah, there's a. Yeah, the doctors basically told me to quit doing what I'm doing. I said, well, I can't sit around and not do nothing. That's what, it just ain't going to work. I've run out of some meds, and I still haven't got them back because I can't. It just, I don't know. I see a lot of people left, but well, oh well. And I see quite a few of you guys are still here too. You got that right, Mike. Well, the one kid's working 3 jobs, and the other ones are working full-time jobs. And there's not a lot of time left in the day by the time they're done. Oh, hey, Ken. It's just, yeah, I mean, and if she has all 3 of the things that's wrong with her, I mean, I know I'd like to take her to that concert so she could see Jelly Roll and that, but the kids are also working on planning for a trip to go to the Black Hills, which they're working on that, and Mama Bear's looking forward to that, but I'm hoping Mama Bear's still mobile enough to go to enjoy. I just, and I kind of talked to somebody, and I'm just, I don't know. I guess a lot depends on tomorrow. The news in the afternoon tomorrow, I guess, is going to be the make or break. As I did talk to somebody that's got a salvage yard, and I said, "Well, I'm about ready to have you come over and give me an estimate." We probably do, but right now, make too much to get any help. I'm almost seriously thinking about getting rid of everything except for the Camaro and the Monties, and let all the other projects go. Well, that's I'm glad. So, well, I guess you're getting low. They must have finally got you kind of under control. I know you would, Matt. So, high water, did they finally get your numbers to where? I know last time I kind of talked to you, you were running in the 400 to 500 range and having issues. Have you been able to keep your numbers down better? Yeah, I mean, I guess, Matt, the Camaro would probably be for sale. Unfortunately, after, well, yeah, I think you know what I'm saying. Yeah, and I guess if it gets to the point where Mama Bear is that bad off, she wants to see the ocean. Doesn't care which ocean. So make sure she gets there. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Never seen the ocean either. Oh shit, Mike. Maybe we have to come out your direction and take you and Mom Bear both to the ocean. Oh yeah, Vinny in Florida. He's been having issues too. And I know your buddy watches and your buddy reports to you what I say in here. And yep. Well, that's a Gulf. She wants to see the ocean. But it probably work too. So, yeah, I guess after tomorrow afternoon, I guess see what's what and go from there. Yeah, I understand, Sean, but at the same time, and I noticed it too, and it happened to my dad. It's kind of like once you take a farmer off the farm, they never last long. And I had a damn panic attack, crash, whatever the hell. I mean, it was bad. To the point bad that my blood pressure was high enough, and my doctor said, "I'm surprised you didn't have a stroke during your panic attack." Or whatever the hell you want to call the damn thing. But I can't sit around and not do nothing. I got to have something to tinker with. Yeah, that's true, Sean. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it won't have to be shipping. And that's what the driving around I've done the last few days. Everywhere around us is down the 287 or 304 for gas. And there's 1, 2, 5, 6, 7 gas stations in our area is still 335. Heck, the one raised the price to 360 and everybody else went down. But everywhere around us is basically $3 or less. Yeah. And a lot of those, if they say, "Oh, it's because of the trucking expense," no, those trucks go right on past you to go to fill up the other stations that are cheap. So, really? Well, what the heck's going on? Because basically, I was all over the state of Iowa and pretty much a lot of areas. I did go through an area of Iowa that I can pretty much tell you is probably the poorest county in Iowa. 283. Yeah. Yeah, I'm at 319. Wow. That's just crazy what's going on. Hey, let's play our games. Let's see where we're at because I know I'm kind of wound up and see where I'm at. Somewhere's pretty good. Mama Bear brought out peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. That was actually hit the spot. Let's see. Place your bets. Place your bets. What do you think I'm at? Yep. $305 there. Let's see. Take a guess, guys. Take a guess. Really? Well, okay, we got some good guesses there. And Ken was close. What the? I guess my numbers are back out of control again. Jesus. Yeah, 261. I don't know. Well, might be. I don't know, Mike. I guess. Or it's the breads. I'm starting to notice if I eat bread stuff, and Mom brought out the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. If I'm eating bread, it seems like it's. Hell, I thought that. I've really thought that. I know you guys seen me drink that. Uh, the other day, I drank 220 liters of Mountain Dew and ate something else. I can't remember. And I was at 122 for blood sugars after drinking 2 Code Reds. Figure that one out. So, oh really? Huh. Yeah. Oh, you're in the good range, 80 to 120 if they want. So you're right, kind of in the middle there, Mike. So, I mean, in the last month, Mama Bear has really. I noticed things were going on, but just thought at first she just kept saying it felt like her hip was out. All right, good night, Sheila. Uh, kept thinking her hip was out. So maybe this started a year ago when I was going to the chiropractor because Mom Bear was having some issues and she got she got adjustments after her knee and well actually she got adjustments before her knee replacement, which helped with the knee replacement. So yeah, that's going on a year ago. But this last month, I noticed she started just kind of getting a little worse and worse and worse. And well, now you guys see, and none of this is an act. This is all real life. Um, it's just hit her hard and fast. Uh, homemade bread and chocolate. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. I did have a. I thought I was going to go low earlier because I took insulin not too long before the show. So I thought I was going to go low. I didn't know Mama Bear was bringing out the sandwiches. I had ate a half of a chocolate candy bar, so maybe the chocolate did. Yeah, she's. And then Mama Bear, I'm going to tell you. I don't like you though. Uh, there was a situation somebody was kind of, oh, well, how to say this without really. Oh, anyway, Mom Bear kind of had a talk with somebody and kind of set somebody straight. As somebody else had a family member, I'm not going to, other than that was diagnosed with cancer, and they fundraisers and everything else. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Well, that person, I guess, is kind of cancer free now, but the person, something was said to Mom Bear, and Mom Bear the person must have just caught her on her day, and she says, "Oh, you know what? Nobody did anything for me when I had my thyroid cancer." And I guess kind of stepped the person back. And he's like, "Huh?" And she says, "Yeah, I asked for help in that, and we never got a damn thing. So, and I guess that kind of dumbfounded the person that he did not realize that Mama Bear has fought cancer for 23 years, you know? And so, yeah. So, it's just been, and I guess I found out too later, Mama Bear was supposed to go back for a follow up because the lump wasn't completely gone. That doctor wanted to go in and remove it. Well, it was in such a spot that Mama Bear could have ended up losing her voice. And Mama Bear and I had this discussion. She said, well, it was either losing my voice or I had a chance of dying by doing it. So she said, I wanted to be able to communicate with my kids. So she made the choice not to go back to have the follow up. Well, anyway, the world come apart, and the doctor was of foreign nature. He was a very good doctor. Well, he packed up and hightailed it out of here because the world come apart. So you got that right, Mike. It sure does. I thought my sister that died from it was older, but she didn't make it to 37 and left a family of 5 behind. And that started out in her reproductive area and spread like wildfire. The last thing, my sister was in one more accident. When the end was getting closer, she wanted to be closer to home. So they packed her up in the ambulance, was coming back from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, back to Storm Lake, Iowa, so she'd be closer to home. And I guess I don't understand, why does a person, when they're terminally ill, have to die in a freaking hospital to make the hospital rich, and they can't go home and die? I just don't understand that. Anyway, the ambulance crew, they got into Iowa. I can't remember the exact area it was, but the ambulance hit the biggest freaking buck in the state of Iowa. And my sister's all strapped in and everything okay. One of the crew was killed. And the rest of the crew, the co-driver and whoever was with her in the back, all ended up in the hospital. And my sister's like, why wasn't it me? I'm the one that was dying. Why did somebody else have to die bringing me home? Yeah, my sister didn't get a scratch. But the whole crew, well, one of them passed, and the rest of the whole crew ended up in the hospital pretty banged up. Right. And sorry about tonight being so goofy. It just, I just, and I've had so many people say, reach out for help and, oh, talk to someone. Shit. They need to stop running those commercials and that because, yeah. It's just, I don't know. Right. And my sister did want to come home. And when my mom died, that's another day that haunted me for years because my oldest, she was cranky. And I did not, my mom and dad were living right behind us because when my mom had her first heart attack, all she ever complained about was a mosquito bite. It felt like a mosquito bite. And the doctor's like, well, your mom's had a major heart attack. She's probably not going to make it. And my mom was completely coherent, knew everything. All she kept complaining about, it felt like a mosquito bit her on her left side. And we're like, that was a massive heart attack. Anyway, my oldest, we got home. She was a little cranky, and I'm like, no, we ain't going to go see grandma. You need to take a nap so you calm down. And at the time when we only had the house phone, that was before cell phones, actually. Jeez, that's crazy. Phone, right? I just got her to sleep, and I still hear my dad's voice. I answer the phone, and I go, yeah. And it was my dad. It's Mom. I looked over at my oldest. She was on the couch. The phone didn't ring, wake her up. Out the back door and went into the house across the alley. Got in there and tried to save my mom. Dad just sat there in shock, and the call for the ambulance, that just seemed like it took hours, and I'm sure it was just minutes. They damn near ended up loading me up in the hospital, in the ambulance, because I was, but yeah, my mom died in my hands. Wasn't a damn thing I could do. And found out when she had her second heart attack, it was bad enough her heart exploded. And then I was okay with that. I was fine. Where the haunting comes was my mom did not like me correcting my oldest. So she got upset when I corrected my youngest. She was only 2 to 3 years old. But I was trying to, so my mom didn't like that. And I kind of was a little short with her. I said, no, you can't go see grandma. And I was okay until my dad said this. Well, my mom was supposed to quit smoking. She told everybody she quit smoking. Well, later after she was gone, found a picture that was developed, and she was still smoking. My dad says, well, Mom come in. He asked her what she wanted for supper, walked by her, went in, sat in the recliner, and went straight stiff. So my mom was outside when I corrected my oldest. And for years, I blamed myself because I thought I stressed her out and she had a freaking heart attack because I told my oldest, you can't go see grandma. And then that was the start of the downhill there for a few years. I blame myself for my mom passing. And then with my dad, the last year he was alive, I found him almost dead. And the one night, and he was on hospice. Yeah, just the state. Found the hospice nurse the one night I found my dad. She looked at me. She says, well, he's almost gone. She says, if you don't want to be here, just go for a drive and come back in about 45 minutes. So I had the power of letting my dad pass right then or call the ambulance. And I looked her right in the eye. I said, I can't do that to my dad. She said, all right, I'll call the ambulance. Took him in. Got one more year out of him. And I still remember it. We had gotten our first Dodge Intrepid. Dad was he knew it was coming up. And the last week my dad was alive. On that Monday, he told me that the farm was probably going to end up going to my sister and her husband. So I talked to my sister and I said, well, that'll be good. And I said, well, at least I'll have the shop. She goes, oh, no, no, no. If we end up with the farm, you're going to have to talk to your brother-in-law to see what he wants to do out there. I'm like, what? Oh, yeah. It just was some. My last conscious talk with my dad was a major ass fight. And we got the car, and Mama Bear took the kids out to show Grandpa. And she said, your dad's not acting too good. So I called out the nursing home. I says, Vern, okay, that's what my dad's name. Well, yeah, he just kind of having a rough day. I'm like, okay. So I went out. I wanted to talk to Dad, and he answered the phone, and he wasn't making sense. So I had to tell him how to hang the phone up so I could get him off the phone. Got him off the phone, called the nursing home. I said, what in the hell's going on with my dad? And the nurse was like, what are you talking about? I said, he's not making any sense. She's all right. I'll call you right back. She called me back. She says, you better get out here. Got out there. And he was not right. Well, Mama Bear was at work, so I had the kids, so they come out, and the oldest was trying to talk to Grandpa. Squirrel, she was just scooting around doing whatever because she had that's what she did when we went to see Grandpa. And then they come in, nurse says, if you got anybody that wants to see him, you better make the call. I'm like, so I called my sister. I said, Dad's not good. They're saying if you want to see him. Oh, yeah. What? Okay. Well, my niece was living in the same town at that time. And I'm like, I called the local, his brothers and sisters that were still alive, called them. They got there seeing him. And my one aunt was a nurse. She's like, where's your sister? I said, I called her. And I said, all right, well, we made arrangements with a friend that came in, was going to watch the kids. I was at the house telling him, hey, I'll be out there with Dad and blah, 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 and all that. The phone rang, and it was my aunt. She says, if you want to see him, you better get out here. I bolted out the back door, flew out to the nursing home, which is about 7 blocks away. Went to go in, and my aunt met me at the door, and she just shook her head. So, thinking that my sister had taken off when I told her, because prior to that, there were some problems with the doctor said, oh, you better call everybody. They ain't going to make it. Well, then he pulled through. So, I guess the family started saying, oh, I'm crying wolf. Well, nursing home's like, well, you only got so many hours. I said, all right. Well, 2 hours after what we thought they were going to be there, nursing home's getting on me. I called them, and they finally answered their damn phone. I said, who's driving? My sister was driving. I called my niece. She finally answered the phone. I said, who's driving? She said, sister. I said, pull over. And they're like, what? And so I heard them pull over on the phone. My sister got on the phone. She says, what's going on? I said, you're way too late. And I said, we're almost out of time because they want to get Dad out of here. And come to find out, they thought I was crying wolf, and they didn't show up. They didn't leave right away. They waited another 6 hours before they left. So finally, at 2 o'clock in the morning, which they had about 20 more minutes before the nurse was home and said no more. They finally got there and got to see my dad, and yeah, that's so. Yeah, my sister went the night before she died. She, went to tell her bye. She set up and grabbed me and said, "Rod, break me out of here." And we were close the next day, and I wanted to go see my sister. The kid, Tisney was acting up, and we were all tired and stressed. So we went home, and I didn't get to see my sister one more time. Yeah, it just so that was all within. My sister was 96, my mom was 98, my dad was 2003, and it all hit me, and that's yeah. Then after that's when I went into my severe depression and ended up about 600 pounds and almost dead. But I'm still here, still creating trouble. Yeah, Matt, little doctor in Iowa City saved my ass. When she gave me my meds, she lied after she put me on some meds. I had to go back in 2 weeks, went back in 2 weeks, and I still remember all three: Squirrel, her sister, and Mama Bear. When the doctor asked, "Well, how's Dad doing?" We can live with him now. All three of them. Yeah. Right now, all three of our 3 out of the 4 house cats have been cuddling with Mama Bear since she's got home. Well, the first couple of nights they didn't. So about Wednesday night, the cats all started cuddling with Mama Bear. And the one has really taken a liking to Mama Bear. And they're the kittens from this year. So, yeah, that doctor down there, she said, went back in 2 weeks. And then that's when she looked at me and says, "Well, I didn't want to tell you the truth because all your results come back." She says, "I was afraid if I told you the truth, you would have had a heart attack right there on the table, on the chair." I looked at her. I said, "Doc, whatever you do, don't change it," because I finally got back to being happy. And then over the next few years, unfortunately, I got interested in video games and missed out on a lot of the kid stuff. But I went from I was 600 and my heaviest weight I think was 650. I was heading for 700 pounds. And then I got, like I said, hooked on the goddamn video games. I wish I would have never, because I kind of missed out on the kids. But eventually one day I literally did. I looked at the computer. I'm like, freak these games. And that's basically when YouTube started for me. I used to watch Days Farm. Before that all went to hell. And, I can do that. I started out trying to do it with the woodworking, but the woodworking stuff didn't take off. But once I made that first car repair on my old 97 Chevy by replacing the power steering hose, which is, you go back and watch that old video. It's kind of goofy. You look back now, I sure didn't know what I was doing when I first grabbed a camera. And then I'm like, oh, everybody's in the car repairs. And then that's what led back into, I guess, the bank forcing me out of the woodworking, and I needed something to do. Put me back into the working on cars. Did pretty good there for quite a few years. Now I went from 650 down. I'm holding between 490 and 512 is where I bounce. So that's kind of how I got into YouTube, and I thought, boy, Dave's Farm's making some money, and I thought of just waited for that viral video, but I've never had a viral video yet. But I guess so. Probably talked about too much, but I tell you, yeah, they were full throttle, blow them up, or leave parts loose, let them go flying across the floor. See how what it does. Yep. And I look back, I see some of my videos got them over 1 million views and that, but I'm like, boy, sure don't add up with the AdSense, but and I tell you, it's been a hell of an up and down the first few years of doing YouTube. A lot of mean comments, a lot of that. I guess in order to do a YouTube channel and that, and you got to be thick, you got to get thick skinned. You got to start learning to bounce stuff off. And some of you guys, if you make comments and you realize they don't show up, well, I had to set the channel to where comments got approved before they would go public. I don't know. And then I've lost a lot of good YouTube friends that used to support and do things. Iron Man and Matt and oh crap, Carolina man. A lot of good guys gone. It just. Oh yeah, I've done that. Scared shit out of myself when I did that too. Working on a motor, and I don't remember why I had the head off. I was bumping over, doing something, and all of a sudden, I had the intake on it yet, distributor in it. I had pulled the one head for some stupid reason. I don't remember the reason. And I was bumping over, and next thing I know, it fired up, and I'm sitting there looking at the pistons going, and it's running, and I'm running pretty good. No, I haven't heard anything from old man. Nope. I haven't even seen him try doing his live shows anymore. I haven't seen anything from him. I know that he ended up taking over raising his grandson because his daughter got killed in that car wreck. So that's well, you would think you would, Chevelle, that you can't. Otherwise, YouTube will. You're done. That's where a lot of things change too. Carolinas. He's down in the Carolinas. So, yeah, I looking back over the years on how a lot of things were getting paid, and then all the advertisers found out they were on let's say the colorful side of things. Oh God, nope, we don't want to be associated with that. That brought the first big YouTube crash. And a lot of people just gave up, walked away, and I'm like, no, it's gonna come back around. Well, it's kind of then it didn't really come back around, but now I think they're trying to make up for it, but it's still nothing like it was in the early years, making money. But and I fought with a lot of comments too about you're too fat, you're too ugly, you shouldn't be doing videos, don't show yourself on videos, and I mean, damn, it's been all over the place. Sorry you're on behind, Mike. So yeah, it's just been. And if this ends up getting turned into a house, because when my dad was in a nursing home and I built this, one of the family members go, "Oh, you're building a new house out there finally?" And my dad's like, "No." And here, I built this in November of '99. I poured the concrete. It was the first freeze, and then we're like, "Oh boy, what are we going to do with the concrete?" So, buddy that was here, he come up with the idea. He says, "Got a water bottle? Put a water bottle and sealed it, set it on the concrete, and had another one out on the ground." And he says, "Well, if those are froze tomorrow morning, then you know what's going to happen with your concrete." Got out here the next morning, no ice in either bottle, so lucked out. I guess the thing I should have never done, and I should have done, one thing I should have never done is poured over an old slab. And the other thing is I should have put rebar in, and I got talked out of it. Because now I can tell you exactly where it cracked. Is where it's cracked on the old foundation, the old floor. But turned the power on in this place. So November poured the floor, and by 3 days before Christmas, we turned the power on in this place. I got her up that fast. And now it might be turning into our house. I just got a thought here, guys. I'm like, boy, I don't want to be buying lumber to put up the anything. Well, we kind of need an addition. Maybe put on a bedroom and a bathroom addition on here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18 sheets of OSB on the ceiling I can take down and use for sidewalls. They used to too there, Mike. They used to help. So yeah, I guess if I go and no, I got more than that. I got 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. Oh yeah, 22, 23, 24. Well, I got 24 sheets of OSB in here that I could use for the addition and not have to buy any. Because I would put drywall on the ceiling and make it seem like a yeah. I mean, if it really comes down to it, a lot of this we could just push into a corner, throw the bed in here, and have a place to sit there. I mean, it's our house in town. I guess we're never going to ever finish it. It's never going to get done. I can't do it all anymore, and the help is just not there. Well, right now I'd almost take a shed too, Mike. I mean, the sidewalls, most of that all drywall, but a lot of that since it's been a shop and exposed all the stuff, I would come in here, gut this whole thing. Well, I would have to gut it and rewire it to get the outlets where they need and set it all up. But that's just minor stuff. Right? Right? It's kind of what I do out here, but our mama bear can't. Mama. I guess I got kind of used to living with the fact that no, she's still here, and I kind of forgot about the uh, fact that the one doctor said she wasn't going to be around this long. Well, she's been here doing that, and well, now all of a sudden, boy, it's just blindsided her. I mean, it's just blindsided us both. And those doctors' words from back on 9/11 is, the end's getting close when the bones start failing. Because he said the radiation's going to ruin her bones. In the backyard. Sorry if the ads played. I forgot to keep watching for that. But then it go off. But oh, Chevelle, that's no good. Yeah, that was last Monday's fight. Keeping the lights on out here. Manage that. That's created our other problem that kicks in at midnight tonight. But what the hell? It just either needs to be re-excited or maybe a wire broke off. But well, guys, I guess enough doom and gloom for tonight. I mean, it's just my buddy in Indiana, he's, like I said, his dad. Oh, Alzheimer's and dementia is what he is dealing with his dad. And his dad is at the point of the hallucinations now with everything. And like I said, Vinny, been thinking of you down in Florida. And oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember you talking about that. And Camper been thinking about you too. Hey Wayne. So yeah. I'll talk to you more, Mike. Just well, if stable worked like it's supposed to, you should be fine. Oh, see, the numbers are dropping. Everybody's bored with me. Oh, well. Yeah, Sean. If I reverse with a cordless. Oh, there's how you can try resighting your generator if you want. That's all. How's it going up there, Wayne? Looks like we just slowed down again. Oops. I can't even think what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. What the heck? Oh, there it is. Duh. Oh, man. That's right, Reason. All right, Sean. See you later. Yeah, I'm getting ready to get out of here, Mike. Just uh, this new time change. I gotta. I'm just still. uh, would have been 10 o'clock old time and that. So for the ones that hung out here, thanks and that, and thanks for the few likes we got, and uh, I guess if we find out it, uh, well, if it's really bad, I'll put out something tomorrow night and let you guys know. If it's something we can deal with over time, I'll probably still maybe. Uh, old big block gasket. I think for 396 is what that was for. So, yep, big old big block Chevy. But all right, everybody. I thank for everybody that's stayed and commented and that. Thank you. Sorry, Wayne. I think you just got here and there I am taking off. But hopefully, like I said, tomorrow's D-Day. We'll see what happens. So, all right, you guys all take care. Stay safe and thank you. And I'll either see you here in a update video or something. And thank you, Ken. So I know the chat's I'm delaying going because I know if it's a little slow. I want to make sure I see. All right, tweet. Thank you. Yep. So Thanks, Highwater. All right, Sean. So, all right. I think everybody's caught up that's going to make a comment. So we'll see you guys later. Thank you.